Hello everyone and welcome back to Farmer Joe Homesteading. We have officially made it over the 100 subscribers mark on YouTube. So yay! We are so excited about that. I wanted to do another introduction video because it has now been 9 months of YouTubing and we have lots of new people joining us every week. So I wanted to go ahead and do some intros once again. So many people actually think that I am Farmer Joe. I've run into lots of people that are like, oh, hey, it's Farmer Joe. But I am actually not Farmer Joe. Many of you who have been following along with this or that know us personally know who Little Farmer Joe is. And she is definitely the highlight of most of our YouTube videos. I try to include her in every one as much as I can. She loves the farm, loves the animals. She loves her chickens. She loves milking her goat. She is always a very active participant in chores, and she just really thrives and loves having all of these animals, which was the whole goal and reason that we made sure that we were able to grow the farm up while we still have littles. So my name is actually Mason. We live in northern British Columbia, Canada. So it is quite cold up here for most of the year. We are sitting at, today is September 8th, and it has been quite chilly. The leaves are already starting to turn. Some are already falling off. The garden is kind of done already. So it's a little bit unique farming up here because of the climate that we are in, which is what stirred me to start my own YouTube channel, because I did find a few channels in Canada, but found that there was very few and far between, and our climate is just so unique that I wanted to share it with other people. And I know that homesteading is becoming very popular and more people are wanting to try it. So I wanted to go ahead and start a YouTube channel so that other people who are wanting to might be inspired and can learn from our mistakes and from our successes. So as well as me and Farmer Joe, we also have Farmer Bo that hangs out with us and helps us get things done. Little Farmer Bo is Farmer Joe's brother. He joined the family in January of last year. So when I started doing the filming for YouTube, he was actually not quite a year old yet. So in the course of these last 9 months and doing the filming, he has become much more active in doing farm chores. He went from in the stroller or strapped on my back to now running around and actively feeding the animals and participating in farm chores. So that has been a really fun transition and really fun being able to film that and film that part of the family. We also have my husband, Michael, who pops in and out and has showed his face in a couple of videos, but not too many yet. He works full time, so he supports our family that way, which is why you don't see him in our videos very often. So usually I'll snag a couple shots of him helping me out on some farm projects, or he will do some filming for me when he's home on the weekends with our family. So that is us. That is a little bit about us and who we are. We just started the homesteading journey in 2019, the year that Farmer Joe was born. That was when we started increasing our chicken flock. I went from just having 4 chickens and loving it to slowly increasing. In that year, we also got our first pair of geese. So obviously since then, in those past 3 years, we have grown the farm significantly. We now have over 50 chickens with quite a few different purebred pens. We have our brown Chinese flock of geese. We have our Ridley Bronze turkeys, and we also got our milk goats last year and just started milking this spring. So lots of exciting things have happened in a very brief amount of time, and we still have a lot of big plans for here on the farm and lots more things to come, and we are so excited to be able to share this journey with you guys. The other fun thing that we did this year was our no-till garden, which has been a huge hit. That was something that I had saw off YouTube, did lots and lots of research, and wanted to try here in a northern climate because all of the stuff I was finding was some places in the States. So I wanted to give it a whirl for up here in the north, and it has been a huge success. If you haven't been able to see that, make sure you check out our no-till gardening because that has been really awesome and super fun. So that is a little bit more on what we have and what we do. We love to be able to share with you guys our successes, but we also have been trying to be better about showing you guys our failures as well, like our no-till failure with the strawberry patch, because I feel like it's important to show every aspect, because especially with wanting to start this channel to inspire others to want to do farming, I think it's important to also show those hard moments, because there's a lot of hard moments in farming that are not quite as fun. So that is a little bit more about what we do and what you can expect from us here on the channel. This week has been a little bit crazy because it is harvest season, so we have been doing tons and tons and tons of canning. I haven't been doing a lot of filming of the canning because I am definitely a beginner newbie canner, and until I know that my recipes are tried and true and I know that they are successful, I don't want to share it with you guys, just because I don't want you guys to follow it and then have months down the road find out that it didn't taste good or whatnot. So I've been this year taking a lot of time to learn more canning, do more canning, so that hopefully next year during canning season I will have the confidence and be able to show you guys what we liked, what we didn't like, and be able to add a little bit more content here to our YouTube channel. All right, so that is that for the introductions, but I still want to do a little bit of a quick update for you guys on things that have been going on here. So we have our milkers still in milk. They are starting to decrease their supply again, so we have been getting a hold of our goat people and trying to figure out what we need to do to try and get our girls good again. They still look really good and healthy, so we are just trying to adjust things. We got a new feeder for them to see if that will help, and so we're just switching things around, trying to figure out and keep our girls in milk so that we can continue to do our cheeses and yogurts and things like that for the family. The chickens have all been moved around again. We have a bunch standing over there, but we have moved them all to this coop because this is going to be their winter coop. So we have all of the pullets in there and the young roosters in there so that they are separated and ready for winter already. Little boys are still hanging out in here too while we get their cage ready and fixed. This has actually been really good because it gives us opportunity to play with them more. They're really easy to catch, so that they'll be really good for their new home. Our mama hen, turkey hen, and her chicks have actually still been in this other side of the coop, and so I have been keeping some food and water in a space where the chickens can't get it, that only the poults can get. And today I just found an egg, so their mom is laying again, so that's really exciting. As the crazy egg lady that loves speckles, this is a gem. Look at those speckles. Love it. We did breed back our sweet girl here, Shadow. So we are expecting another Shadow Franklin batch in 2 weeks. So we started another project in the last little while. We are planning on building another rabbit hutch. It will be slightly smaller than this big one that we have the girls in. The plan is to use this for babies during baby season, but for the winter, we will be keeping the boys in here so that they're right next to the girls. Just makes it easier for cleaning things out, feedings, waterings, all that. So they will be right here in the barnyard for the winter, and then when spring rolls around and breeding comes back, the boys will be moved back to where they are now so that the babies can go in here for grow out pens. We are also planning on doing some like chicken tractor / rabbit tractors so that babies have a chance to go out on grass during that early spring months when the grass is nice and lush and green. So we are planning to work on that. I just don't know if that will get done right now before the snow flies, but that is a plan for the next month before the snow sets in. Our breeding pen is still all set up. The boys, I'm hopeful, will start getting their tail feathers back here eventually if they quit fighting with each other. But that one does look like he's getting some tail feathers. So that's good. The girls, some of them were getting kind of molty, but they are looking actually pretty good right now. And they're still laying pretty good. So really excited about this breeding pen. You're in my picture. The goose flock drives me crazy, to put it bluntly. Just still too many of them. We still have 6 adults and 6 babies. They are still being super mean to poor Stella and Small Fry. They get to hang out with them, but they kind of limit how much they want them to hang out with them. So they all still are together in a flock, which is nice, but I am going to need to be downsizing them before winter for sure. We are still planning on butchering the babies, whichever ones are boys, and then keeping the girls to sell to other farms. So we are hoping to sell 2, because I'm pretty sure 2 are girls, and keep the other ones. And we did get some video of that rodeo circus of trying to sex them, which I'm hoping to compile into a video to share with you guys. But I want to make sure that I was right, so we are going to wait it out a little bit and then recheck before I show you guys how we sex our geese. So with the pullets here on the farm, hello Leia, our cuckoo marins are still the only ones that are currently laying. What do you need? They are the only ones who are still currently laying. The leg bar girls are not far off. We've still had roosters breeding the opals, so I know that they are going to be laying their first eggs soon, so I'm waiting. I know the black copper marins are gonna take forever, so I'm not holding my breath on them, but I am really excited to have our first opal egg. September garden. Now, I'm not going to give you guys too much on the garden right now, because I am going to have to completely clean it out, and I am planning on filming that whole process. But the garden is still producing a little bit of things, but not a lot right now, because the temperatures are dropping very cold at night. We are not quite freezing, not quite frost yet, but we are really close to it. So we are going to be needing to clean out the garden here this week, and getting things pulled out that are done, and just kind of doing an overall tidy to get ready for the winter. And that is that. That is our update and a little welcome video for all of our new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please make sure you do. It means a lot to us. We are really excited to continue sharing this journey with you guys. If you would like to know more, there's something we missed that you're curious about, if you want to know anything about the animals, please comment below or send us a message on social media. We would love to answer any questions that you have. We'll see you guys next time.